This is Module 1, where we'll be talking about the CEO with a marketing mindset. Now, who is the CEO with a marketing mindset? A CEO with a marketing mindset is a leader who understands that nothing happens in his business until the sale is made. She understands that sales cannot happen until the market is aware, interested, and is trusting. A marketing-minded CEO understands that in this time and age, that people are very busy, but they are not in business because there's a thin line between those two. Many businesses are failing because they are not taking marketing seriously. And a marketing-minded CEO understands that good products alone cannot grow their business, that they need to behave like the drivers in their business and not their managers. A marketing-minded CEO understands that they need to switch on the button in their mind and in their brain at all times that marketing comes first in everything that they do. Do you understand that marketing is all they need to grow and scale? So how do you put marketing in front at all times? There are two things you need to understand when you need to put marketing in front. Number one, you need to spend 80% of your time on marketing. It is non-negotiable. You must always put marketing first. And number two, you need to structure well. In the course of this marketing and structure school, we will deep dive into structuring well so that your marketing will be done right. Now, how will you know that you have become a CEO with a marketing mindset? Let us break it down. Number one, you have to understand the 80-20 rule. So, what is the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule is what we call the Pareto's principle. It means that 80% of your results comes from 20% of the activities that you do in your business. Now, 80% of your time needs to be spent on revenue generating activities. That means you need to focus on lead generation, sales strategy, closing deals. But most of the time, many business owners focus on the 20%, which is operations. You see them behave like admin, logistics person, and looking for how to put off the fires in their business. You see, we're going to give two examples, one as a product business and the other as a service-based business. Meet Yomi. Yomi sells handmade footwears. Yomi designs and sells high-end leather shoes. He spends 10 hours a day in his shop. Yomi spends 6 hours cutting leather, 2 hours packing boxes, and 2 hours answering DMs. Please tell me, is Yomi a CEO with a marketing mindset? The answer is no. Because if he's giving 6 hours to cutting leather, it simply means he is a cutter in his business or he is a clerk in his business. He's not focused on the things that will grow his business. What does Yomi need to do right this minute? Yomi needs to flip the script. Yomi needs to be the one meeting with boutique retailers who will carry his product in wholesale. He needs to be filming quality content and creatives that will help drive sales to his website and social media. He needs to be the one that will make sure that all channels and all meetings he needs to do to get more customers into his business, he is at the forefront of it. Yomi at this moment needs to hire someone to handle all the curtains and packing the orders. Meet Sarah. She runs a digital marketing agency. Sarah spends most of her time working on Facebook Pixel, trying to make the PDF for the clients pretty, and doing check-ins, which is not a bad thing. But if Sarah can change and become the person who is focused on value selling, personalized 5 minutes audits for her high-ticket customers, looking for how to create an awareness on what she does and why people need to hire her, it will be better. She can leave other things for the technical support in her business as well as her graphics designer. Now you see why many business owners always get it wrong. They focus on operations instead of marketing. Number 2, you need to understand that marketing is a top-down function in your business. What do I mean by top-down function? It means that as the founder of your business, your vision will determine the company's tone, that you are the soul of the company, that whatever you do is what your staff and everybody in your business does. And that is how your business will grow. Imagine Clara, who started her business from her house and have grown it and have become popular on social media. Her staff now understands that everything that they need to do is focused on marketing, because everything that has brought Clara to this place that she is with her shawarma business was simply by marketing, and all her team members knows about it. Same thing with David. He owns a tax consulting firm, and he understands that dressing the part and going to meet the client is what will bring in sales. And his people also do the same thing. They also dress the part. Now, number 3, you also need to understand that you need to be sitting in meetings. When you start to see yourself sit in meetings with your team members, talk about numbers, talk about how to analyze data, how to refine a message, all the channels that you need to be active on. That is when you realize that you are a CEO with a marketing mindset. Number 4, you need to be closing big deals. I see a lot of times many business owners make a big mistake. They leave closing deals of huge millions in their business to staff that they pay peanuts. You can't do that. You can't allow the staff who is handling only just WhatsApp and you're paying peanuts, maybe 50K, 10K, 100K, or what about, to be closing deals of 50 million, 5 million, 10 million in your business. You need to be on top of it. You need to be the one to go for the meetings and the one to close those deals. Number 5, you need to think targets. All the time, you need to give yourself targets that will 10x your business. You need to sit down with your people. What did you do last month? What did you do last week? How can you get better? You cannot grow if you're not measuring, and you need to be measuring with your targets. Number 6, for you to understand that you're a CEO with a marketing mindset, you need to be committed to bringing out money. Most times, many business owners are stingy with themselves. They will not bring out money for their marketing. They are stingy to bring out money. I know that you have been burnt. I know that you have marketed before and the thing did not bring out money. But ask yourself, is that why you need to stop? Or have you done something wrong? Do you need to tweak the marketing message? In all you do, you need to think about number 7. Never give up on marketing. If you give up on marketing, your business is dead. No mincing words. You need to always think about marketing, always, consistency, every time about your business. Number 8, you need to also be very obsessed with feedback. As a CEO with a marketing mindset, you'll be asking, how far? What did the customer say? What was the feedback on this? You don't end when your customer has gotten the product. You end by following up, asking questions, and knowing how you can serve better. You don't feel bad when they give you a bad review. You take it up and look for ways to get better. You take those reviews, both good and bad, and see how you can use it to turn to marketing messages that will generate sales. Number 9, you understand brand moats. What does brand moats mean? Brand moat simply means that you understand that things that makes it hard for people to copy you. You understand your brand voice, you understand that you're very good in execution, or you understand that you have built a community that no one can take away from you. That is the marketing mindset you have created. That is what makes you stand out. So a CEO with a marketing mindset will be measuring all this. When you start to think about, oh, your brand voice, oh, this is not how we do it, or we need to execute fast, or we need to pay money to run ads, then you realize that you're doing differently from what others are doing. Number 10, you have to understand the rule of 7. As a CEO with a marketing mindset, the rule of 7 simply means that you understand that your potential customer needs to see your marketing messages 7 times before they take an action. So you cannot give up. You continue to market and continue to push until it gets to the 7th time. Who knows? Before then, they could buy, but you can never give up on your marketing. Consistency is what will take you far. Number 11, you understand that as a CEO with a marketing mindset, that you cannot do it alone, that you need to hire more people. You need to get people to help you with marketing. And because the more the merrier, the more you hit numbers. Number 12, you understand that marketing is also internal, that you need to be the chief evangelist in your business, that your staff is looking up to you, that you need to make a rave about what you do so that your staff will be able to know how to communicate the rave about what you do to your customers. But if you cannot think about what you do, if you cannot motivate your staff, how can they pass the message? Remember, they're just staffs, and it all comes from you. You're the person with the vision. You're the person that they look up to. Everything starts with you. Number 13, as a marketing mindset CEO, you understand that marketing is omnipresent. It means that you need to be everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, always, everywhere. TikTok. You understand that you need to focus your energy on growth. Just focus, do what is right for your business, and understand when to pay for visibility. Now, let us recap of what we have talked about. We have learned in this module that for you to become a CEO with a marketing mindset, that you need to put in the work. You need to never switch off the mind of marketing. You need to know that marketing first in everything that you do in your business. You need to put marketing in the forefront. You have also learned the 80-20 rule. And you have also learned that you need to focus on revenue generating activities. You have also learned that marketing is internal and omnipresent. That you also need to sit in meetings, close big deals, and you will not leave everything to your staff. Next, we will be talking about how to brand your business properly. Thank you.